Yo boys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from On The Foot Market. Guys, got a new video for you all today talking about some investments we made in a previous upload. If you watched on the channel, you guys are making coins. I told you guys exactly what the requirements were going to be. And I'm hearing before I've even gotten on today that everything is up. So I told you guys it was probably going to be the same exact thing for the rest of the world, and that a good idea for investments in the next week would be rolling in with 84s and 85s as they were at their lowest prices ever. So you can see here that you need an 84 squad rating, an 80 chemistry requirement, and a 1 team of the week player in the squad. And you guys can see by the formation that wingers and wing backs or outside backs are going to go up a lot, because this is a formation in which you need them, and they are kind of rarer positions. So when you need an 84 rated, there's kind of less wing backs that are 84 rated. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see the likes of investments that I told you guys about in previous uploads of Dani Alves, Pedro, those kind of things going up right now. So what I want to do with you guys, let's go check it out. So I made a squad on my squad page, and I made it rest of the world 84. So this is what I predicted. I said 84 rated, and I threw a bunch of players in here. Now I picked up, this is not only, I could make 5 or 6 squads, the amount of players I picked up close to 80 to 100 84, 85 rated and 83 rated with good positions on stream a few days ago, and I've been doing it on videos. So let's check out a guy like Aspas, right? He reached an all-time low of 4,500 the other day. I got him for 4,200. Now, what you guys can see, which is really interesting, and my face cam is blocking it, he got a new price range update. So they moved this price range from 10 to 14,000. So right now you can see, without even going any further into this player, I can already see that I bought him at 4,200. He's already higher, and this is something that I told you guys, man. Even a guy like me, I'm doing this and restocking my club every week during lighting rounds, because realistically, guys, this is an easy, it's like a bond. It's an easy 300 to 500k a week in your club if you just stack every single 84 and 85. So what I can see here is a lot of 14,000s. I can see 8,000 on bin so far. 8,900. I would assume he's probably 7,000 coins is what I would assume. So 6,800. And let's just hope if he's above 6, I'll be happy. So it looks like 6,600 is currently 6,500. It looks like okay, so he's 6,400. I bet that's gonna sell. So he's 6,400 is what I would say. 5,700. I think those are all gonna get bought. So what I'll do is I will list my Aspas at 6,000 coins. I'm happy with that. And you'll take it. Let's look at a guy like Pedro, because the reason why these guys go up, guys, is you need 80 chemistry for these SBCs, and when you need 80 chemistry, it's not easy to do. And I'm also recording this video a little while after this came out, so I'm assuming that these players were higher a few hours ago. You can see I bought Pedro for 4,100. Pedro's now he's over 6,000 as well. So while maybe it's not as good as last week, where they went up like doubled last week, you can't be too mad. They're still up, right? And you've got Carvajal at what price? 9,005. Wow, so he's a good one. 9,000 is what I see for Carvajal. I'll show you the proof of purchase. Bought him for 5,200. Guys, look, if you guys think, you know, I was posting this on YouTube, doing it on stream in front of thousands of people watching and thousands of people on stream, and you know, prices weren't going up. It wasn't like I'm doing any of this kind of stuff. So looking at Laporte, 12,000 coins is his max price now. I'm seeing bids all over the place in the 5,000 range. 6,600, and this is an example of investing in the guys like these positions, right? Instead of a position like a striker, where I don't think a striker is as important. You can see here by the price, he's 4,500. I bought him at 4,000, but you can see a player like a center back or a center mid, and just things without having to position change are going to carry the price of these players up a lot more. It looks like, is his name Kevin Strootman? Looks like Kevin Strootman's also about 6,000 coins. I picked him up at 3,900, and you could argue that this is penny stocks, but to be honest, I don't really care. If I pick up 100 or 200 of these cards and I'm making at minimum 2,000 a card, I will take that if it's something that I can do without having on my transfer list, and it's something I can easily just put into my club and restock every week. It literally took me not even an hour to go buy every single one of these dudes. Not even an hour is what I'll tell you. I wonder if Di Maria, so 85s had hit their all-time lows the other day. They hit 8,000, about 7,000 to 8,000, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is way too cheap, because for me, I always see whenever there's an SBC that's very good, like what do I mean by good? Like formation rating that makes the 84s go up. The 84s usually go up to 8 or 9K, right? When it's really good, like when it's an SBC that everyone wants to do and it hits the perfect formation and hits everything like that, that's usually when these 84s go crazy. So I was like, okay, like 85 Di Maria, good nation, great position for that formation if it happens. And PSG with the links. Let's see where he is. So Di Maria is probably 13,000 by the looks of it. I haven't seen a 13 yet. I would assume he's like 13,000 right now. He's 12,000, and for me picking him up at 8,000, it's pretty damn good. I mean, that's a pretty good return on a card. It's making 3K, and I'll take that any day of the week. So my transfer list is full right now. It's just interesting right now. What we're doing is I'm kind of peeking on every kind of like little player and seeing what's going on with certain players. So Koscielny sold at 6, I bought him at 4, and Carvajal sold at 8.5, and I purchased him at 5,000 coins. So we've got a lot more stuff to do. I have a lot of things on my transfer list. I've got some investments that I'm starting to do for Calcio Ligue 1. But I would be interested to see, because I know I purchased Dani Alves. Boom, there he is. So Dani Alves and Carvajal, just to teach you guys a lesson, are always players that when you get the favorable formation for these SBCs of a 4-back, they always tend to go up a lot more than others. Like, that's why when you guys look at my screen, you probably won't find a goalkeeper in this team. Did I buy a goalkeeper? If there was one that I bought, it was Subasic, and he's not in here because Subasic goes up with the link to Glick. But let's see. So Dani Alves is a bid at 5.6. I just checked solutions, and I saw him in there. So 8K, 7K. So it looks like we've got a rise on Dani Alves, which is outstanding, and I'm super happy about that. So 6,700. I bought him at about 4,000. Players like the Ligue 1 players always go up because there's a lot of high links in there. Lamar seems wow, is Lamar this high? So Lamar seems to be just around 6. So I mean, realistically, you'd say that a lot of these 84s right now are about 6,000 coins, which any day of the week, ladies and gentlemen, I would take that. Let's see, Fekir. So Fekir goes a little higher, Lamar goes a little higher. Looks like Fekir is up at least into the 5K range. It's just interesting to see the dynamic of who's going up more than others. It looks like Brahimi's a little bit less than some of those other guys. Di Maria looked good. How about Alvaro Morata? So while the SBC, so I'm assuming Morata is at least 12K. Morata looks like he's about 12,000. Bought him at 8,000. Otamendi being a center back, fitting into this formation properly. He's not as high, and same with Vertonghen, which is interesting. Is Mehdi Benatia up in value? So Benatia is about the same. So it looks like center backs didn't go up that much. It looks like center mids, right backs, left backs, and wingers went up a lot. Marquisio is always a player that, for me, I always see at like 15 or 16 whenever you get the 85 rating. So it looks like he's jumped up to about 12. I bought him at 8.6, which is phenomenal. And I wonder, Matuidi being a CDM, not necessarily a center mid, did he go up? So he didn't go up as much just due to that fact, but he is still up in value. Now, these are not all the investments that I have. I have a ton more, and we've actually sold 3 more, which is super, super sick. We're selling them as we go right now. I wish I had, obviously, like 100 transfer spaces to just go up, and we could get our money on all of them right now. However, that's just not that's just not where I'm at right now. So what we'll do is we'll go to the My Club search right here, and what we'll do is we'll look a little bit more at some of the cards that we have picked up. Now, I'm assuming 86s probably haven't gone up. Oh, have they now? Hold on a sec. 17. Okay, so they're up a little bit. They're up a little bit for sure. Glick, I'm not assuming, has gone up. Immobile could be up. Now, there's a lot of striker options, and I picked up a lot of those in anticipation for the SBC next week when a lot of these Serie A golds are out of packs. That's when I'm looking to sell, because that's when I see their rise becoming like a maximum. It looks like Mustafi is around, I want to say 6,000 coins right now. So I picked this one up at 3,900. And this is just a lesson for you guys, man. If you didn't do this week, I've been making a lot of videos on it. Do it next week. A lot of people are gonna ask me when's the best time to buy. I bought these 2 nights ago, which is the funniest part about it, right? Like, everyone was buying during lightning rounds, and I was like, all right, like, you guys can buy, I'll wait. And I ended up picking them up on stream, I think Monday night. And look at I mean, we got them basically, guys. I don't know if you can get cheaper 84s for some of these prices that we were getting. I mean, a Parejo at 3.9, I guarantee this guy's at least 6. Has to be 6. If he's anything less than 6, I'm going to be upset. So I think he's 6. Yeah. So I'm kind of just listing them up at 5,900, and it's a little bit of a cheat if you guys have never done it. It kind of is a little bit more attractive of a buy to the buyer when they see it 100 coins under the 6 flat range. I don't know if that's just, it's something I do, and I think it works. Juan Mata is always a guy that goes up with SBCs as well as Herrera. It looks like he's not up as much because of a cam position. I bet Gary Cahill is at least... Is he? What is he? 6K? See, so Gary Cahill is always a player that... It's kind of like Mustafi, Laporte, Cahill. Those guys, it's really weird. I don't know what it is. Oh, I have a Semi Khedira as well and a Payet that are definitely up. Now, I'd be interested to see what are our team of the seasons up right now. Now, I had a lot of Farfans Jefferson Farfans that I invested in a while back. I think he's probably still... So he's about the 65K range right now, so I'm not really making too well on that. I'm just going to hold those because, to be honest, I made a video the other day talking about it. There's going to be double the demand for the team of the season requirements during the Calcio and Ligue 1 because there's going to be 2 SBCs coming out at the same time. I also went ahead and picked up some discard informs. Where are they selling at? So it looks like this guy's... Okay, so it looks like I might be able to get a little like 15K for him. So I'm going to list at 15K. I'm going to see if I can sell him. I just kind of went through the other day and I picked up a little bit of everything. I kind of did a whole thing where I just restocked my club. And it's a way for me to kind of just... It feels really good, right? When you can have these SBCs out and you're ready to go. You have everything in your club and that's all you have to worry about. It's a pretty good feeling, man. It feels good to have that. So I think I have Draxler as well. Now, I'm not going to be able to list some more of these players. So we had Cahill, Draxler. You can see good nations, right? Good nations, good leagues, good positions. That's the majority of what I stocked my club with. I'm sure Payet is up because Payet is always a high riser. Payet's up at like 6. Semi Khedira could be up. I like Khedira, his position. I like his links. So it looks like Khedira. Yep, Khedira's in the 6 range. I don't know about 83s because they didn't specifically require. Oh, hello there. Okay, so we've got Bonaventura's in the high 3s. I bought him at 2, just to show you the proof of purchases. I wonder what Joel Matip is, because here's the deal, guys. This chemistry requirement is a blessing in disguise. It's huge for the SBC because when you require chemistry, you force people to go buy players with not the Jan Summers and throw them in at right mid. You force people to have to go buy. Wow. See 6K? So Dalvin is up at 6K. Wow, this is great. I'm really happy about this right now. And this is something that I'm not even going to have time to do all my selling right now. Wow, Silva's at 3. And Joao Mario's at what? At 3 or 4. So that's beautiful. Did Danny Rose go up? So like Danny Rose, yeah. Danny Rose, Baines, and who's the other one, man? Klein. Those 3 always freaking go up for these dumb SBCs. Every week they go up. I buy them during lightning rounds. And I swear, I kid you not, guys. Every week I go on, I see what's going on after the SBC. I'm like, all right, what's up here? Like who's going up? Who's going down? Every damn week that dude is up. Every week. Every time I check, that man is up. So yeah, SBC. You guys are probably wondering. So am I gonna do it? No, I'm not doing it. I don't need to do it. It's not untradeable, so it's not like a collectible for my club. I have a bunch of team of the season cards in my club, so I just don't need... there's no reason for me to do it. There's genuinely no reason. I have no purpose to do this SBC. And it's not like there's any players that I want. The next one I will be doing, because the next one, I really want some players from the next SBC. So yeah, if you guys listen, GG's, you guys making coins. It's going to take me a little bit of a while to offload. Probably people are wondering when to sell. I would sell next 24 hours. You probably want to sell when people are doing it. That's always my kind of hunch. Sell when the majority of people are doing the SBC and completing it. If you guys enjoyed the video today, or if the advice helped you over the last week, smash the thumbs up. And thanks, boys, for watching. If you guys are new, subscribe. And then check out my links in the description, guys. Twitter and Twitch. That's in the description below. Thanks for watching, boys. And I'll see you guys in the video soon. Peace out.